Hello, everyone, and welcome to Friday Underground, where we're always 5 minutes late because I need to change my depends. But it depends on what you're watching. But tonight, we're going to talk about some interesting stuff. My last hurrah as Luke Han Star in Indianapolis 8. And we're going to cover the trailer a little bit. We're going to talk about Yay West. Hello, my friends, Hard R. And Alex Jones, how he lost control of his own show.
Oh, God.
Lots more coming up soon. Let me say hello to everybody we got out there first. We have superfan Adam Shawhan. What's up, brother? He's sharing. Nelson, the psychopath gentleman. He's always gentle. Samba Gogo. Hello. Praise be Hanscock. And also with you. That's Adam again. That's Vinny. Hey, hi, Vinny. More super fan. We got Brent Utini. What's up, man? Yeah, Papa Cotton's in the house. Kanye's new logo is lit, yo. Yeah, it's lit. Did he change his name to Yo now? It was Yay, Yee, Yo. I don't know anymore. But yeah, he's crazy. We're going to cover that in a big way. Chris was saying hi to everyone and laughing his nuggets off. Hello, my friend. Lasso of Truth. She said hello to everyone as well. More people came. Dark Side. What's up, buddy? If you're around, I'll drop you a link. Come again? I think I just did. Tina's out here saying hi to everyone as well. Yeah, I'm going to say mom jokes later, but not now. Yeah, Clown World Review is in the house as well. So let's get this show in the road. We have a fantastic lineup. We got Tommy in the Guinea Pig Collective.
I'll tell you what, I see nothing but a bunch of slack-jawed bundles.
Okay!
You son of a bitch. I ain't got time to cuss. What's going on, everybody? How's it going?
It's going well, man. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there.
Excellent, man. I'm always hanging to the right. People say I hang to the left. No, when you're this big, you always hang to the right. We got Tina Bojan in the house. How you doing, Tina?
I'm doing well. I have my usual first week of December cold because in Chicago we went from 75 degrees last week to 23 degrees this week. Whoa!
That's
But,
a cold, nipply day out.
oh yeah, oh yeah. And mine are hanging down so low they're in the snow. So
Are you talking about my balls again? I am 90. Oh, welcome. We also have the lovely Lasso of Truth. How you doing, Lasso?
I'm well, glad to be here again. Thank you for having me on, and thank you for everybody who's coming to see us. And yeah, mine's always on the left. That's where my lasso hangs.
Even in Australia?
I don't know. I've been there.
Oh my. I have no words. See a doctor. We also have Tony in the Clown World Review is in the house. What's up, Clown World?
Not much. Happy Friday, everyone. And if you don't mind, I'm going to share a screen real quick. I just want to show everyone my 2024 logo, #love speech. It's like, I love everybody. Black and white, red and black. Yeah. Love Hollywood Hogan.
You know who else loves everybody? I'll tell you. It's a new bumper, but we'll drop them now.
It's me. I love everybody. I love every single one of you. I've got more than 6 shooters to prove how much I love every single one of you.
Put that gun down. We're going to talk about who really loves you. Wait, we got to say hello to Chris first. Chris Fisk is in the house, and he's reaching out to me. Wait a minute. There's a woman. What's going on? I'm confused.
So confused! No, yeah, thanks for having me, man. Happy Friday, everyone. Except for you, Wizards of the Coast, getting rid of races in Dungeons and Dragons. Like, yeah, you just keep stabbing yourself with that SJW dagger. It's gonna make us indies a little more preferable when your company goes down.
Did someone say Hindi?
Kaliman!
Well, thank you for being here. But now everyone's been waiting in anticipation. Who else loves you? I'll show you who loves you.
I want to see it. Let's see what you got. Man riding, jet flying, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun that could kiss any woman right here, even that fat one, and make her cry. Brother, watch this, girls. Woo! Woo! Hey! Woo! 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 Woo!
It's the damnedest thing I've ever seen.
He's like a candy cane.
I remember that, Matt. You know what? It was a promotional piece that they did. Holy shit, that was hysterical to watch. Like Jay Lethal was killing it with the little freaking, pretend that he was Ric Flair shit. It was absolutely hysterical. He had been doing it for months leading up to that.
Yeah, that was amazing. Even the fat one.
Yeah. Woo!
Holy shit. Pill Rider, how you doing, brother? Oh my
boy.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, that chick was hot.
Elf in the red dress. Look out. And did he pivot from the other Chris? What's going on here? But,
No, he shared something on Twitter. It's this gorgeous woman who had like elf ears or whatever. He's like, "Hey, this has got to be a model for your elf chick." And I was like, "Damn, she looks unnatural, but I'll take it."
God, you know what? And now is this just me? Do you guys remember that movie Risky Business?
yeah.
Yep, with
Mhm.
Rebecca De Mornay.
Remember the chick? Tell me she didn't have like elf-like qualities to the way her face looked.
Oh yeah.
A little bit. I'd say her and what's her face? The one who's in Blade, the ex porn star. In the beginning, in the opening, the blonde. I'm drawing a blank on her name now. Damn it, that's no good. I'm getting senile.
Not it, Tracy Lord.
Tracy Lord, thank you. Tracy Lord and the one from Risky Business, Rebecca De Mornay. I think like they could have played sisters. There's something about them, like especially back in the day when they were younger. I used to get them confused when I saw them.
Well, you know what it is? It's the very angular faces.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. It's the light hair, the light complexion as well. But they both kind of have like a blow up doll look to their face.
Jesus. They all look incredibly, perpetually startled. Oh no!
You're not wrong.
Look. We don't need to bring AOC's side job into this. Let's stop talking about blow up dolls.
Uh-oh.
Oh damn!
Hey, don't forget she was in NAM. Hold on a sec. We were talking beforehand before we started, and there was I guess a moment that happened recently, and Barack gave a good old shot to his good old buddy Joe. Well, not really my buddy, but this was interesting. I don't know if you guys caught this one. Tony was talking about this before, but
Know some folks in our lives who we don't wish them ill will. They say crazy stuff. We're all like, well, you know, Uncle Joe, you know what happened to him. You know.
Uncle Joe, we know what happened to him.
Yeah, he became president.
Yeah, I like this guy. He's literally taking shots at his puppet. Boy, these people.
Did you hear about that new movie that's coming out? The Puppet Master, starring Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just saw a taste of that. Hold on a sec. But speaking of movies and everything, did we all get a good look at this wonderful trailer?
Yeah, the CG was so bad. Oh my god.
It was awful. When I was on the horse, I wasn't on the horse. You could see my head bobbling up and down in the wrong direction. My neck would have snapped.
It reminded me of Angelus Draven's parody intros for AEW. Like, I think Angelus did a better job on some of those shots.
Yeah. Oh, look, Batman's in the chat. He said, oh, look, it's Michael Obama's wife. I got to find a clip of her, too, saying that. What's her face? Joan Rivers.
That poor woman. Yeah,
Hey,
like
Decepticon. What up, Decepticon?
Hey.
What's up, man? Dude, awesome to see you here. But yeah, oh my God, last night the internet practically broke between what was going on. There were 3 trailers that dropped, but that was nothing compared to what Kanye West was doing over on.
What the hell was that?
Good on Alex Jones's platform. Oh my God.
Poor
Dude,
Alex.
I haven't seen a performance from Ye like that in years. Like, remember that scene in Pulp Fiction where he had the gimp suit on? This reminds me so much of that one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're just gonna have to go and wake him up then.
He had at first I thought it was a fly swatter. I thought this was a fly swatter, but he had a net for fish for a fish tank.
Yeah.
And he had a bottle of Yahoo, and he's going, "This is Netanyahu." Like this guy lost his mind. And he kept saying that Netanyahu was going to take out his family. Like the guy was rambling like a lunatic.
Dude, when Alex Jones is cringing, you know you've done something wrong.
Right.
That's the face he gave. He's like, yeesh.
Yeah, there's a part
in the Twilight Zone.
He was trying to make sense of it, and then he just gave up. He threw the towel. He's like, fuck it.
See what really threw Jones off is he couldn't look at the eyes, Chico. He couldn't see the eyes.
Dude, when you out crazy Alex Jones, man, like that is an Xbox achievement.
oh, totally. Oh my God. He said at one point too, he goes, "This is crazy world." And then Kanye's like, "What? Why'd you look at me when you said that?" He's like, "No, the whole world's crazy, like literally." And then he looked at him again.
What? Like, okay, like I understood like the Tim Pool stuff, like, because you set boundaries, like that's part of having self-respect, and like his disagreement is like, look, this is my boundary, and he laid it out for him. And Tim just kept going. So he's like, okay, fine, I'm out. Like he didn't swear at him. He didn't throw a tantrum. He wasn't like that MMA guy that like jumped the counter and tried to like hit Tim or anything. He just left. He's like, I'm done. I've seen Johnny Rotten do that quite a few times. And quite frankly, I kind of agreed with him on that. Yeah. But what he did on Alex show, I'm like, sorry, dude. When you praised Abradolf Linkler, like, I'm sorry, but as the Jew on the panel, I'm sorry, but you kind of lost me there, buddy.
Oh my God, dude. I couldn't believe it. Because like Jones kept going over and over, like, yeah, they're bad, they're horrible, they're they're
trying to help them, throw them a line.
They're going to a 2-minute break, and then right before they go to the 2-minute break, he's like, I like him.
Mm-hmm.
He literally like, yeah, he invented the microphone I use. He invented highways.
My GIMP mask.
Oh my God.
He went full open season, and he was like, he's my bud.
Yeah, he did. He did it just like that too. Like, and the thing is like I understood where like his initial argument, because there is a cabal in Hollywood. That's conspiracy. Everybody knows, but we're too afraid to say it because career.
Well, see, and here's the thing too, because during one of the breaks, they showed one of the reports from one of the guys who works for Jones, and he broke down the Balenciaga ad and all that.
Oh God, yeah.
And then the guy showed that Kanye West was working with them as well, and he was on the runway and he's wearing their clothes and all that other weird shit. And they go, they showed that one girl, Judith, what's her face from TikTok. She used to be hardcore liberal and went right leaning all the way when she looked up stuff for herself, and she's like, oh, well, the left is wrong. So, that's her. That was her viewpoint. But she was talking about it too. And she goes, yeah, we got to keep an eye on Kanye. She's like, I know, I feel bad for him, everything he's been through, but he didn't dismiss them. He didn't attack them. He was on these runways with Balenciaga. And when they came back and they started talking about it a little bit with Jones, he didn't cover it. And he's just like, oh, they're all edophiles. And he kept saying that, and he's going like, it don't matter, clothes are clothes. Like he was just like dismissing it like it wasn't any big deal.
They all are doing that too.
Huh?
I saw that there's a rant somebody shared on Twitter where this guy's like, what the hell, man? It's been a week and a half now, and yet everybody's cool with all this stuff for Balenciaga. They were within less than 20 hours. We had Kanye canceled for saying his like anti-Semitic crap, but yet they're just hoping that it falls off the news cycle or whatever, and they just let it slide. It's like, no, he's like, as a father, he's like, I can't speak. I don't know what it's like to be a black man. I don't know what it's like to be a Jewish woman, but I don't know what it's like to be a father of 2 sons. And that shit scares the hell out of me.
Well, you know what? Yeah. Because it's not following the narrative, but we've seen that over and over again, Chris. I mean, it's the same thing with that one guy who was shooting his BB gun off. That news disappeared the minute they said identifies a certain way and all that crap. It just it vanished. It was gone. We don't want to hear about that anymore. That doesn't fit the script. Can we change the channel now, please?
And it keeps us terrorized. Like we're all terrified now.
Oh yeah. Well, here's the other thing too about the woman who actually was responsible for the ad. Did anyone hear that story?
No.
The woman who was responsible for putting together the Balenciaga ads.
Oh, the Satanist.
Yeah, she canceled her Instagram the second that news came out because her Instagram was filled with the most disturbing images regarding, how can I say this, very grotesque things that they had done, like body dismemberment stuff.
Oh God!
But they said it was fake. It wasn't real. Kids
doesn't matter.
But hold on, I trust me. Just let me finish. What I'm saying is, like, these images were up on her Instagram, and you had celebrities liking it, going, "Oh my God, this is amazing!" All this stuff, and they removed all of it because they knew what was going to happen. People were going to look at who was responsible for it.
Internet does not forget.
The woman's a psycho, and anyone who was promoting it, applauding it, those people should all be arrested. This was truly disturbing on every possible level. So again, how they're not canceled, I have no idea, no clue.
Like I don't get it. Like I mean, as a fan of like horror films and sci-fi and violence and all this stuff when it's done for entertainment, like I celebrate the heroes overcoming it. I celebrate like the violence that was necessary to stop the monster or the villains or whatever. I'm not sitting there going, isn't that awesome that like Kevin Bacon got a spear through his chest, like in Minecraft, or like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, that's cool. Or like, isn't that cool what they did to insert protected young group here? What they did to, it's like, no, I don't want it. Like, that's not cool. I don't see that as entertainment. Like,
No.
Like that cuties thing. Oh, we were just doing that to show how bad it was. You could have used adults that looked young,
Oh, jeez, dude. There's so much sick shit out there. But apparently Elon was going to be dropping it soon. What happened with a certain laptop? He's dropping all the information, they said. Which,
nice.
Again, it's funny because they said that high-ups got it leaked to them from the guy who originally had it. He gave it to every single high-up official in the entire world in every country. So there's a reason why certain deals aren't getting done, and people are laughing at Biden and all that because they know how corrupt this all is, how sick it is.
Public service announcement. When this image and this information is dropped, I request everybody to wear a mask, put some gloves on, because all the crack that is going to fall out of this information when Elon drops it on the internet is going to get people high. Protect yourself. You don't want to wind up like Hunter. Thank you very much for listening to this PSA.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh. She's right. She's right. This crack shit's killing them. This super crack will get the job done a lot quicker.
That's 20.7. 20.7.
God. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, between the deals that they have and a certain Hunter, there was that direct emails to a certain Pooh Bear and
oh yeah.
Oh my God, dude! I am curious to see what's going to happen because I'm sorry, every media outlet has to cover that story at that point because that's going to break the internet. You thought this was going to do it? You thought this guy was going to do it? Oh my God! I'm sure the other one's going to be even more fire.
Oh my God! It's like Salty Cracker had brought something up that kind of makes like, what controlled opposition is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what Kanye did on Alex Jones just provided ammunition for every authoritarian commie POS that wants to, that blankets us all in that category.
Yeah.
That we're all Yahtzees or what? Dude, I'm not a Yahtzee. Like my grandfather, was sleeping in the basement till the end of his life because of the shit that he saw over in Europe.
Yep.
Like my other grandfather was dropping bombs on the Reich. And like that. My neighbor who saved me from freezing to death told me horror stories of how her family on the train to one of those camps froze to death. Like I'm not a Yahtzee, and I don't associate with those people. Mm-hmm. So why would meanwhile, we got somebody over here that's telling us that, Linkler's cool. Like, and it's like, that's ammunition.
It is. It straight up is. And again, the guy, oh my God, he had was it Nick Fuentes with them?
Yeah. And oh God.
Now here's what I want to ask real quick. Before I do, what's up, Spike 220? He was talking about, he was ringside for the Ric Flair and Jay Lethal.
Oh, damn!
That's amazing.
He was dying. What's going on, Keely Chow? Good to see you. Now, here's the thing I was going to say. What's up, Sentinel? I see Sentinel's in the house as well.
Hey.
Do you suppose, since he came out and he said, "Hey, I'm going to try to take you down, Trump. I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try to run." Do you suppose that maybe this is some kind of weird way of trying to cast Trump in a more favorable light by making himself look like the villain, saying he's running against Trump? I'm just saying, like, weirder things have happened. Do you suppose that could be the case?
I don't think he's that smart, but whatever way, it's actually working out, I think.
Yeah, I mean, like, seriously, I was on board. I was like, okay, I understood why he stormed out of Tim's interview, and I
didn't see why. What did Tim do to make him freaking pull a tantrum and leave?
Well,
you just kept shooting down. Basically,
not really. I mean, he asked him, "Who's they?" Why couldn't he answer it?
Yeah. Well, here was the other thing. I know that they said this happened multiple times. Tim Pool, because he doesn't want people to cut him off while he's speaking and stuff, he'll put his hand up. he'll keep putting his hand up so we can't see it. So when the camera's on Kanye, he's putting his hand up like trying to make him stop talking, and that alone was pissing him off because Kanye is egotistical, spoiled brat.
You can see that on Alex Jones. He wanted to run the show.
Yeah, and that's where he lost me, because the thing that the reason why I agreed with what Kanye was saying on Tim's show was because he said, I don't want to get into a debate over who the people are who are trying to destroy me. Like, I don't want to turn this into a, we should argue semantics or whatever. The point is I'm like, they wanted to incarcerate me for things that I said.
Right.
And then Tim was like, no. Well, you can't do that. And I'm not going to play you into this and blah, blah, blah. He's like, well, if you keep cutting me off, I'm just going to leave. Like, he's like, I'm just going to, I'm going to end the effing whatever. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, well, that's his boundary. That's what he said. And then Tim's like, well, anyways, I'm not going to. And then when he's like, well, what do you mean? Like who are they? And he's like, well, as I was saying, I'm not going to. He's like, okay, I'm out.
No, he doesn't want to argue semantics, but he damn sure wants to argue Semitism.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's freaking stupid. I'm sorry. It's stupid. If he wants to go on a syndicated talk show and talk about they're oppressing me, they're doing this, well, it's fair question. Who is they?
Right. Yeah. And I'm with Trina on that too. And I think that's what Jones wanted to get out of him too. And I don't think he did. I couldn't watch the last hour or so. It was too late. And today I was too busy with other stuff. But I know Jones was trying to get to the bottom of it too. Because I'm sorry, that text that he got from his personal trainer, which was on the news, it was on the news. They talked about it. They showed the text. His personal trainer, for some reason, is allowed to give medication to his clients. What is going on there? And threatening him, saying we're going to lock you up again, like we did the first time. It's going to be worse. You'll never see your kids. Why is a personal trainer involved in this? What is going on there? And then that same personal trainer was also involved with Ellen Page. I don't know where they're going by now. No. But like, seriously, there's something really screwed up here. And they said he's personal trainer to multiple movie stars. So right there is a great opening to, yes, who are they?
Yeah,
who is this guy? Who got you set up with him? And what is this other connection? Because this guy is also connected, I think they said, to Canada and the officials over there.
Right. Oh, yeah. That's a real conversation. Like, we should be talking about that. I want to hear who they are as far as that goes, not about how Jews are ruining his freaking life. I mean, give me a freaking break.
I mean,
Jews in the room with you right now.
Is it just me, or is there a lot of Jew hate coming out of him?
Yeah, big time.
Well, here's the thing.
We love
it's
Jewish
like
people.
TDS, but with Jews.
We love everyone
for real,
here.
though.
Well, here's the thing. Like, there are a group of, like, every ethnic group has its trash. And, like, when people do things bad in their groups, what really bothers me as a Jew is you get these people who intentionally, like, they do bad shit. They make, like, they run the media, they run, and they make these mean-spirited jabs at, like, Christmas specials or, like, other groups. And then when they get flack, instead of being like, being attacked for being an asshole or whatever, they're like, anti-Semitism. And then they run behind me. See, we're all in trouble now. They hate us. It's like, no, dude, they don't hate us. They hate you. Like, stop hiding behind, like, your group. Like, that's why I'm not a fan of the term anti-Semitism. It's racism, plain and simple. Yeah. Like, don't other us, because it's like a prison guard treating one prisoner in front of everybody else with special privileges. That puts a target on our back. Mm-hmm. Just say it. Just say it's racism. Just say you don't like X. Oh, well, Jews had it worse than the blacks. No, they didn't.
Throughout history, there's been almost every single person in every country, every group, whatever you want to say, that something like that has happened.
Yeah.
Yep.
Across the board, all the way.
It's bad. Full stop.
Yeah,
exactly.
This is Oppression Olympics. I mean, are we done with this yet?
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. See,
TikTok, the car's warm.
I feel bad for the kids mining cobalt so we can all have our phones and electric cars.
Yep.
That's who I feel bad for.
Yep.
Thank you, Tony. You're right. It's crazy. Greta Thunberg, she's just whipping them, and she's like, we need more energy efficient cars. And those poor black kids are like, we're working as hard as we could.
It's in the eyes, Chico.
It's in the eyes. That's right. No, it's insane. It really is. Yeah, no, Trina nailed it with all this stuff. They want to keep people fighting amongst each other.
Yep.
It's the same thing. It's like what you see on the internet between some of these big channels, and they're trying to hurt and fight with other people, and the ones who want to grow, and they're fighting with other people. It's the same shit. It's again, if everyone's fighting, then the people who already have the bigger numbers and all this other shit, they're gonna stay where they are. You know what I mean? It's
Let the puppets fight.
It's all a fucking game. The whole thing is rigged. So if you're gonna do shit, be genuine, be real. Don't fall for the nonsense. If someone's trying to bait you into a fight, don't take it, because it is horse shit. It's straight up horse shit.
I have a weird question, Vinny.
You know what I got out of this conversation so far? We have just discovered the next Indiana Jones movie that needs to happen. So we need Indiana Jones in the Cobalt Mine. That's what we need.
Dr. Jones, floor crunchy with cobalt.
Your mom is the Cobalt Mine.
Shut up and get back to work, kid.
That's right. We're gonna get Short Round. I'll whip him some more.
Short Round's making iPhones.
Well, that's the punishment for saying no love for you, Dr. Jones.
They said Short Round was welded into his apartment building, and then they threw napalm on him. Poor guy. No, he's alive. I'm kidding. We hugged at an event, and there was a Wookiee standing next to me. This thing.
Oh, Jesus. There's your replacement, folks. It sounds like
good
the rumors
Lord,
are true.
you serious?
Yeah, that's
I don't Chris, I don't watch this, like I don't pay attention to trailers. I love when you guys do stuff. So like seriously, that's the replacement?
Yeah, and not only is it a replacement, not is it like the Uncharted or like the Logan, where like the old white man is replaced by the younger woman of insert identity here. No, they literally are going to erase Indy from history.
Yeah.
He's going to get snubbed out of existence.
Yeah, that's nuts, dude. Like
Tomb
now he
Raider
doesn't
should
exist kind of shit.
Listen, remember, Hanscock is always right. I told you guys, you didn't believe me. Well, it's called the Dial of Destiny. That's it. And
aren't you glad you used Dial?
I never saw Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Like The Last Crusade was The Last Crusade for me.
Yeah, man, you are fortunate.
Yeah,
Space between spaces. Oof.
Yeah. No, it's disgusting what they did, but I don't know what kind of movie this is going to be, but it's going to be a bad one for sure.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what kind of movie it's going to be. We already know it's going to be bad. But I will tell you this: I didn't hate Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I know there's a lot of hate. I didn't hate it. Did it have problems? Absolutely. But I guarantee you, after this movie drops, people are going to be looking at that one a lot more favorably.
It's going to be like the Phantom Menace. Like that movie was garbage, but like
you know what? The Phantom Menace was actually good, except for the shit with the Gungans, and I hated the pod racing. If they could have took those things out, if they could have took those out and got right into Maul destroying people, I would have been happy with that movie all the way.
Yeah. Well, not only was it like to me, there's a direct spot in the Phantom Menace where the movie went to shit, and it was the moment that Jar Jar arrived, and it wasn't just him that made the movie shit. Like the whole movie just went south from there. Because it started off really badass, where like they basically sent these two Jedi enforcers to go check on the Trade Federation, and then their ship gets blown up, and they have to escape gassing and all. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. And then Jar Jar, and it's like, burr, 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 and the whole movie just went shit from there.
Yeah, you know what? I could even look past the Jar Jar shit, and I didn't like that character at all. I thought it was terrible, but I could have looked past that. I really do think it was all the other shit that just really brought the tone of the movie down. Like, did we really need all that time in the freaking Gungan Undercity? Did we need all that time with Padme and her troops fighting in the hallways? I don't give a shit about what they were doing. You know, they could have skipped right to the point where she got the guns and turned it on the Trade Federation guys, and that's all we would have needed. We didn't need the rest of it.
These nerds are right about Star Trek. Everything that they just said. Kathleen Kennedy inserted herself into all these films, and you could see it again. The Sentinel, you nailed it, buddy. Brown-haired boss girl with shit breath. And I can tell you from firsthand experience, her breath is shit. I think she eats little pieces of shit on a daily basis. And then she comes up with these ideas. It's disgusting. But hey, you know what? In this scene, I'm reading off of his fez because I don't know my lines. And I was having difficulty with some of the words, as you could see.
But you know what? I mean, I understand everybody's hatred for that piece of garbage because she shouldn't have never been put in that position in the first place. But shit rolls downhill, man. Everybody got to remember she's not in charge. It's people above her that are making these decisions. That's like just when they said, "Oh, well, Bob Iger's coming back." Yeah, well, Bob Iger was there in place when this shit started. Now, I guess everybody conveniently forgot that when Chapek, took over.
Yeah.
Look, I'm saying shit too.
Dude,
well,
no,
yes,
you make a.
I am impressed. You did good there.
You make a really good point, Tommy, about her. Kathleen Kennedy was a lead producer in a lot of the good films that we remember from the 80s. So she was there. So there is somebody above her pulling this shit.
Yeah, she was the knee
heads. I think,
no.
I'll say it here if you let me, Vinny. But the thought I have is Iger's only back to make money for when he runs in a couple more years as president.
Oh, God.
Yeah. That's what I think. And
Politics
I know
and media.
Again, there's no proof or anything, but it makes sense to me, right?
Either that, Adam, either that, or maybe he's got another book that he wants to market.
I figured go back to Disney, make more money, go do what you've been doing, say that you're doing great, go steal more money from the people or whatever, however they're doing it, keeping the business afloat, then leave and go be political. That's how I see it anyway.
Yeah,
but the book, I bet you the book's in the background no matter what, Tommy.
Yeah, Adam, he's making so much money off the Wakanda cookbook.
Yeah.
Ice watermelon and purple drink.
Yes.
Yeah, that's literally in the book. Tony and Etep, I think we were on their stream, I believe, and it was pulled up. They have it in there. Could you be more racist? But
I know. But
that's like watermelon review for sharing it to us all too.
That's like an American thing too.
Yeah. And I thought I looked bad. This poor son of a bitch.
Gimli.
Jesus, look at his eye too. It's one has a mind of its own.
Oh no, you know what that means.
He smells toast. I smell toast.
Yeah, and to Tommy's point too, just taking it back to Kathleen Kennedy real quick. I've said for years because the whole Fire Kathleen Kennedy movement was going, and I had always said when she leaves, she will, because she's just a spoke in the wheel. She's just a cog in the machine. She will be replaced with someone twice as bad as her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like we have it good compared to what it might be in a few years.
No, I looked at some of these older films that we cherished, and she was the lead producer in those. So it's like, if she was like this wacko piece of crap that we're seeing today, wouldn't that stuff have been, you know what I mean? Like, she had just as much power. Like, her position was the same.
Did she not deal with creative, though? She dealt with more of the business side of things.
Yeah, but business and creative are merged in Hollywood.
Well, we have. Well, I'm on panel, you sons of bitches.
Well, what if she just got more woke?
Yeah, there is that possibility. There's always that.
That's exactly what I was going to bring up, because that's what happened when she was promoted, and now she's like, okay, now I could step up and do what I want to do. That's what happened. So they purposely did it, because we know that the Last Jedi shit, that was all agenda, 100% agenda. They made sure they were going to destroy Luke Skywalker. It was already built in. It was there. So there's a reason why everyone was talking about it and it blew up all over the place, because it's fact. This is part of that quote unquote culture war. And that's why it infuriates me that the people who were fighting against it run out and watch every single fucking one of these things. They feed the machine from the mouth and the ass, and they enjoy it.
Yeah. The Phantom Menace went from pointing it out and talking about it to 90% of them converted and are now, let me watch it and you send me super chats.
Well, that's what it is. It's a parasitic business, because it's like a certain S something C who would prefer to have poverty in the South. I mean, they need business, so they're always going. They want this stuff to go to shit so they can watch it, make money off of it. They're profiting off of this stuff being garbage.
Yeah,
they're not.
They benefit off the woke agenda.
They do. Yeah.
Well, here when you're talking. when you're talking about the woke agenda, I'm going to bring it back to one more point about that, and this is why I say this is 100% not all her, and it's a whole slew of people that are sitting at the top. Look at all the crap that freaking Ron Howard had said when he started getting blasted for Solo. He was out there attacking everybody like a woke moron until after everything with Solo was done. After it was out of the theaters, his contract was fulfilled. Then he came out and he started saying, I only said those things because corporate told me to say those things. I hated this movie. This is not the movie that I wanted to be filmed. And the word came down from above that we had to make changes. Once again, proving that it's not always necessarily the people that are right there in front of the camera saying this shit to us. It's the people above them. It's the puppet masters that are pulling their strings, saying you are under contractual obligation to say the shit that we want you to say.
And then if they don't, it's not only they're going to be sued, they are going to destroy them. And this is the threats that they put out there. And Kanye showed it. He showed it on his phone. He showed the text. They're literally going to erase them from existence, lock them in a padded cell. This is the type of shit that they do. And this is why we're not supposed to be feeding into this fucking horrible machine. You know? We joke all the time too, and I whip out the old Hanscock, but we got to do it sometimes in satire, and other times we just slap them in the face with it. Because I'm sorry, what they're doing, everyone who's complying with this shit, that's it. You're giving it to them. You're giving it to them. We're going to get more of this shit, and they're going to continue hurting everybody through media, through entertainment. And we can't do that shit. It's horrible. You know, bending the knee, you go, oh, I'll do one more. Yeah, one more over here, one more over there. No, you haven't stopped. Those people who do this shit, who claim to be culture warriors, they have not missed one. If you've noticed, they have not missed one.
Don't forget how involved the CIA is. Either like every motion picture basically has a CIA liaison on set. Especially when the federal government is portrayed in a movie.
Well, you know how like we have the whole thing in our Constitution about the separation of church and state? I think our founding forefathers forgot one thing about separation, and that's separation of the corporations and the state. Because that's full-on fascism. That's communism. That's social. You know, that's...
Well,
that's why we're in trouble.
Oh yeah, and how they saved the banks. I mean,
oh my God, yeah.
It's a whole other situation in there. And oh my God, what's Janet Yellen? What the fuck's her last name? I always screw it up. The one with the white hair, who's in charge of the Federal Reserve.
Janet Yellen. Yeah,
Yellen. That's it. That one. She's sitting there. She went on Colbert, I believe. And she's sitting there going, the reason why we're going to have more inflation is because you bought barbecues during COVID and furniture. She had the balls to say that. I was going to try to find the clip today.
And exercise bikes.
I didn't have time, but holy shit. She's sitting there blaming everybody. They're sitting there printing money and their pockets are lined. Why is she making millions and millions of dollars?
Because the American taxpayer is paying her.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I'm
represent them when they speak on not our behalf.
Yeah, well, this is why, because there's no separation of corporation and state. Like any illusion of freedom is starting to erode away. Like the veil is dropped.
Oh yeah.
Well, think about it. How long ago was it when like all those big corporations like Rockefeller and all the other ones were investigated? And then people at the top wound up covering up the commission reports so they didn't get as much trouble. I mean, that was proof that it was going towards that corporate political stance right there. And then you have other shit where the government's getting involved in private businesses to keep them afloat. Like Macy's was about to go the way of the dinosaur, like so many of these other like Bambergers and all the other places that went. They were about to go and the government stepped in and bailed them out. Why is the government bailing out a private industry?
Oh well, don't worry. Come January or February when you file your taxes next year, if you don't have 1099 forms, you're getting audited. If your transactions exceed $600.
This is insane.
Yeah, I read that and I was like, this can't be real. And I started looking more and more, and more and more people are reporting this. They pushed that thing thanks to the syndicate in power right now, that any transaction that exceeds $600 becomes a blip on the IRS's radar. And if you don't have 1099 forms, which is basically like an employment form, like you're a company or or they're going to treat it as undeclared taxes.
While Bankman-Fried's on Good Morning America.
Yep.
Yeah.
I made a mistake. While I was having my ugly 10 people orgy with Gollum.
God damn, that was so disturbing.
With Gollum and a bunch of other fat, gross people. Oops. Billions of dollars and tens of millions of people lost all that money. But hey, you know what? I'm not in jail. I'm out and about, and we're going to be headed to another island soon, and we'll have more fun on your expense.
Yep. And yet they lose their crap if we say we want proof of where all this money in Ukraine is being funneled and what's being done with it. What was it like?
They can't even account for 80% of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is just insane. It's worse than Bernie Madoff, and the guy's walking around scot-free.
Yeah.
This is
so
just
Alec Baldwin.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get this Wookiee off the screen. There's no angle or anything even looks remotely attractive. Speaking of attractive, here I am.
Young CG 40s.
Yeah. Which again, they're just taking footage from the other movies now.
Yeah.
And splicing it in there. That's the best way to do it. But yeah, I called it, you sons of bitches. Like over here to the CGI is bad.
Yeah, look at the shadow on his jaw.
Yep. It's pretty terrible what they did.
The horse scene is the worst though. Look
yeah,
at
this one. Right there. Hold on, bam. My head's
like doing
like
the you go, girl.
my head's falling off my shoulder.
Like who can do that other than very angry black women when they're scolding you?
Right? Hard R.
Oh Jesus.
I love everyone except for the people who worked on this film.
Yeah.
This is going to be terrible. There's your new Indianapolis Jones. Look, you could see his penis too, like Michael Obama.
That's not a wiener. That's just a patch of fur.
Right. Just dropping balls.
Look, she's dropping her balls all the time.
Is that the trap from the first movie?
That's what it looks like. So who knows? Maybe they're gonna do that. They're gonna go through every movie and destroy every moment that he had on screen, and then they'll kill him at the end.
Indiana Jones in game.
the last humiliation.
Did you go? It's a little off topic, but did you guys hear about James Gunn teasing Kingdom Come for the DCEU?
Mm-mm.
Oh, dude, he just wants to say "come." That's the only reason why. Yeah. That guy's a creep and a half. Holy shit! I saw some of the bigger fucking YouTubers there going, "Yeah, this looks great." The trailer. That trailer looked like shit. 1, 2. Again, they're sitting there promoting it. You can't wait for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Are you people high? Dude, that guy is a creep and a half. He got kicked off and canceled, but then they brought him back. Now they put him in the position over at DC to make the fucking shots. But his way out the door, he made one more fucking final stinker over there. And what does the trailer start off with? Did anyone watch it?
Yeah, a kid with a ball getting hit in the face with a ball.
Yeah, with full force from
Batista.
Well, yeah, for Batista. When I saw that, all I could picture was every one of his tweets where he was being he wanted to harm children. Every one of those tweets that he put out. That's all I saw in that opening part of the trailer. You can't sit there and watch and go like, "Oh yeah, this looks good." No, it wasn't remotely funny. It was creepy and disturbing, and you could see how he put all of his weird fetishes into this film.
My wife doesn't partake in the agenda or culture war or anything. She'll sit down and watch something for what it is, and she audibly gasped when he hit the kid in the face.
There you have.
I'm gonna have to watch this. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
I think you're being a little bit hard on the weasel, Vinny. You should be ashamed of yourself because that was definitely a self-insertion in Suicide Squad. He was the weasel.
Oh God.
I didn't see that shitty movie either because I refused to. I saw the first one, but then all that other stuff came out. I'm like, I'm not going to support his films anymore. So, yeah, I don't know. I pulled a Tommy on that one. I'm like, yeah, I'm not supporting. Screw these people.
You see what they're doing to Candace Cameron Bure there?
Mm-mm.
So, DJ from Full House or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So she's she's Christian. She's conservative, and I guess they're
eldest
starting.
one or the middle one?
Yeah, the eldest one. So she's starting like kind of like an alternative to the Hallmark Channel for films, like holiday films and family films or whatever.
Yeah.
And she was asked, will this also include representation of the Rainbow Reich? And she's like, well, we're going more with like traditional families and stuff. That's all she said. She didn't say like I hate the rainbow, like none of that. She's just like, no, we're going more with like the traditional stuff. And she was dragged through like the rage, like even her, Jodie Sweetin there, the middle daughter, the one that had the drug problems and stuff. It's like calling her out on Twitter and like, oh, homophobia and blah 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 blah. And it's like, dude, like it's totally cultish now. It's like push our garbage or you will be canceled. And it's like, what the hell did this woman say that was like worthy of that much rage?
Yeah. Wholesome. She wanted to go old school and just do something family orientated.
Yeah,
and
like
God
what Hallmark
forbid.
used to be. Yeah, before because they started injecting all of the rainbow stuff, and there's like my bro's Christmas or whatever, or Bruce ruined Thanksgiving. What the hell's that?
Though, do you guys remember? And I know most of us will, but pray away the gay and all that, like back in the 80s.
Yeah, it's now like the reverse.
Yeah, this is. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, exactly. It's the complete opposite. Like, no, we must pray for you because you're not gay. What the?
Well, here's the thing, and this is again, we know why she was attacked because she's Christian. She holds normal, quote unquote, normal of family values.
Yeah.
And look at the other one, that middle child, the one who attacked her back there.
She's
drugs, multiple, I think, children from different spouses, abuse, a laundry list of crazy things. And I feel sorry for her, but who are the ones who usually fight like this? It's the ones who are completely broken. And it's like they want something to hold on to, and they're holding on to the wrong thing. And then what do? They attack the people they're secretly been jealous of all their lives.
Yeah.
That's usually how that works.
Dude, I'll say it right up front, man. Like, if I would love to have what Candace Cameron's got. She's got a loving family. She's got like when we were kids, like that was like the Norman Rockwell painting.
Yeah.
Like that was our goal. Like that's like now that's like punk rock and like rebellious apparently to like have like a functional family where everybody sits down at the dinner table and eats and like celebrates Christmas or whatever.
When's the last show you guys really remember on TV doing that though? Out of the current stuff, I don't really watch newer TV, but I mean, do they even sit down and have dinner like a family anymore?
I don't think so.
That's what I mean. I can't remember any.
Yeah.
It all started with I think like late 80s, early 90s sitcoms where they started to be a little more dysfunctional. And if there was an intact family, the dad was like a bumbling idiot and the mom was like had her shit together, was in charge and had the hard job.
Yeah. And she was like a supermodel.
It would have come off racist if we would have said it.
Well, you guys were saying like what was the last like sitcom that they had where they actually had sit down like family dinners? I do know one, and it's another show that a lot of people can't stand, but Young Sheldon.
Wow.
They always sat down it was almost every show to every other show. They sat down and had like full family dinners. And, of course, because the mother in that show, Big Bang Theory, she's supposed to be very Christian, very conservative leaning. So they would have, prayer before dinner and everything. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I remember Big Bang Theory because my wife liked that show and I'd seen some episodes, but hell, my ex liked it too. But I mean, from time to time, the crew would eat together. Like, the show members would sit down and eat too. So like that was in there as well. So that makes sense. But I mean, like, think about it. What do you really, I can't think of anything. Most new stuff we watch, where do you see them eat? I don't. Roseanne, we had family meals. A lot of those 80s sitcoms, family meals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that was the intro of the show.
EJ whacking off in the bathroom while they had the meal.
Who's doing what in the bathroom?
EJ. Is that why Roseanne was laughing at the end of the intro?
Yes.
She's all cackling because her son's rubbing one out while they're trying to eat dinner.
I love it that Tony's the one that brought it up, though. Thank you, Connor. That's beautiful, baby.
And delivered only in a way that Tony can.
Yes.
But you said it while Hanscock's got his hand out.
It's just so weird, like, and unnerving to see like our media is shaping our culture, and it's doing so intentionally in a negative direction. Like, I'm not saying we have to be the Waltons, but like,
I take that right now though, bro, compared to what we got.
Yeah, but like even Roseanne, okay, Roseanne was like a dysfunctional family or whatever, but they loved each other. Even the Bundys, for frick's sake. Like, remember that there's like "Don't mess with a Bundy."
Yeah,
like
man.
Al was an oaf, but he went to bat for his daughter. Like, there's
Yep.
that scene where like somebody messed with Kelly, and then the next thing you know, you just see like a guy in a wheelbarrow.
Oh yeah,
high football, baby, high school football.
Yeah, 4 touchdowns.
When they got into a fight with the other family at the park.
Yep.
Like all the Bundys were scrapping.
Yeah, and that's what it should be. Like your family is like the closest you got to your team,
Yeah.
And they want us to not have that.
Yeah, I need to get a clip of Vin Diesel in space going Familia. But I was gonna say, where's Parrot Head? Look, we found someone who's got a bigger nose than Etop.
Oh no! Just gonna use it like the T1000 hooks into the car with it.
Yeah, pretty much.
He like pecks the door.
Could you believe they're gonna make this thing the star? This is unbelievable.
Oh wait, that was a she? I'm sorry. I thought that was Willem Dafoe.
Oh, never knock Willem Dafoe. Come on. Except for his teeth, he could knock. No, I'm kidding. But dude, Dial of Destiny. Even the title sounds horrible.
Yeah.
What kind of...
Look at the text too. It like looks all clean and cartoonish.
Yeah, this looks terrible. I've seen better font on DuckTales.
Oh,
matter of fact, that looks like DuckTales.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
I've seen better work from my 1-year-old granddaughter, yo.
Dude, let's recut the trailer with the DuckTales theme.
Oh, that'd be excellent. Hell yeah. I play that as a bumper. Dude, look at this thing though too. She's taller than him as well. If she stood up, she'd be taller than him.
And look at the position, like the posture. Like, she's spelling it out for what it is, and he's kind of behind her, like, yes, dear. Like,
I said, Wookiee, hold on a second. The Wookiee is like, dude, great.
Also, everyone there is a woman. I was like, wait, what? Is this like this is the 1950s or 40s or whatever.
At least he gets his whip out, though. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. He threatens them.
Well, of course he got the whip out. He's a colonizer.
Your name is Toby.
Hey, I resent. Actually, I'm a white male with privilege. Never mind.
Look at this. They all shoot the wall, too. Watch. He dips below, and then for some bizarre reason, they just start shooting the wall behind him.
Like their arms are broken and they can't aim downward.
Do you mind me throwing a little bit of shade? Not even trying to start anything, nothing against Doomcock, but right now on Twitter, Doomcock was trending because he said they're going to replace Indiana Jones with a female. But I mean,
I said that.
When's the last time they haven't done that in a Disney movie?
Exactly.
Right. When they're remaking stuff.
I mean,
you don't need to be Nostradamus to predict
I like
that.
it because it's funny, And again, those that take him serious, shame on you. That's your problem because I find it funny for fun. That's it.
Yeah.
As a gig.
Hold on for 1 sec. They literally found the thread on Reddit where he gets all of his information from.
Right.
So he has no sources. That's why I laugh about it all the time.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
I am the source.
The creator, I mean, I don't have a problem with the creator individually. He's always been a nice guy. I mean, he even wished Frank a happy birthday. I'm just saying, I mean, it does it to each their own, as we've all said.
I'm just saying, like, it's gonna rain in Ireland next year. Can you guys get me trending?
It's gonna snow this
Are
month.
you gonna have another 100-year heat next year? I think so.
This just in. Pretty soon, Kathleen Kennedy will be fired again. You have heard it first here, my friends. Stay thirsty.
Hashtag Tony was right. Hashtag Tommy was right. Hashtag your mom is bent over. Listen, this is all nonsense. Doom Clown, I don't know him, don't care either way, but literally, he's just reading off the internet. Guess who wrote it? I did. I am the source. Hanscock. So I should be trending, you sons of bitches.
Yeah, isn't there that guy Mike Zero for Star Wars that used to do that too? It's like Kathleen Kennedy's getting fired this week, and
oh, you
it was just
The only difference, though, is he came up with some of the most ludicrous shit in the world that he said was going to happen. But I want to get back to this Phoebe Wookiee bridge. The one scene when she's leaning over the table. Did you notice her facial expression looked just like Brie Larson?
Yeah, it's smug.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Look at the eyes. She even did the eyebrows.
There it is, with the wide eyes and everything.
Look at that potato chip lip.
Don't worry, there's all those women there to validate how much she's a girl boss and how all these men are stupid and incompetent. Come on, we've seen the commercials. Like, every product, can't even. What was it like? I think I saw a dish detergent ad where like the guy was like borderline tarted.
Chris, it's literally right here. He takes out his whip and they all have guns. So
he just brought a gun. He brought a whip to a gunfight and won.
Well, you know what, Vinny, what I want to do is I want to validate you and Hanscock both. And you keep saying that she's a Wookiee. Now, I brought up the facial expressions for a reason. Because she looks just like Larson, and I don't care what anybody says. Brie Larson is a shaved Sasquatch. Changed my mind.
We can't.
Somebody fight him, please. Somebody find an argument for that, because I have nothing. I think the guinea pig is right.
How long will you play Captain Marvel for?
I don't know. Does anyone want me to do it again?
No. Nobody wants you to do it again.
I know this is not going to make me friends here, but like I still think she's gorgeous. Like I think she's an attractive young woman. I mean, her attitude disgusts me, but like,
well, Chris, maybe you could bring her back to the light. I'm just saying.
I don't think she. No, I'm a man over a guy in his 40s. No.
I don't know. I've seen her feet, dude. I'm scared of that girl.
The feet are a little disturbed, but whatever. I mean, I'm in a glass castle here. I can't throw any stones. I'm a fat balding juke. Or
Chris, you're still more handsome than both of those other Wookiees put together.
Hey, that woman is a very handsome woman. That
thing on the screen. A very handsome wannabe man. I didn't realize we were watching AEW.
Oh my God. There's so much more shit I want to say. We have to put a pin in it though. We'll continue more on Sunday. That's usually the longer stream. But there's plenty we can still talk about, including some of the shit that was going down too with if I bring it up, we're gonna keep going into that. And maybe Tony wants to cover some of that tonight too. But I hope everyone was entertained. We didn't get everything we wanted to talk about, but like I said, we'll continue more of it over on the Sunday stream. But for now, let me say the closing for everybody over here. Tony, we'll start with you because I'd like to know if you are going to be doing a stream or not tonight.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a stream. Usually it starts around like 8 or 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. It might start around 9 tonight because I got to make dinner. So
nice.
Good times. But we will do a stream tonight, and there's plenty to talk about. It's been an eventful week. And so it should be a good time. And of course, all are welcome. And we'll see you over there at the Clown World Review.
Hey, Tony, can you change your name to Tonye? Just until everything is taken care of.
Damn.
Yes. He's going to wear a gimp mask. Like a gimp mask with the visor. The Geordie visor.
Tonye's he's got to go cook his meat tonight, and then he's going to put on his gimp mask.
No, he's going to do. He's going to troll his wife, and he's going. It's like dinner's done, and there's nothing but hot pockets sitting on the table.
Oh no! Molten on the inside, frozen on the outside.
Well, you got to work hard to make.
I figured Domino's.
Yeah. No, you got to work hard to fuck up pepperoni, but Hot Pockets found a way.
Oh man, we love you, Tony. Dude, you always deliver the best lines. But holy shit. I'm going to say an outro for Tina as well. Tina, it was a pleasure having you on tonight. Anything you'd love to let the people know about?
Well, let's see. I hang out with all these folks on the weekends, whether I'm on the panel or in the chat. So look for me to say hi. And on Monday nights, we are now switched from playing around with House of the Dragon stuff on Squawking News podcast channel. So now we're discussing Graham Hancock's new show, Ancient
I've been watching
Ancient
that.
Histories. Yes.
Ancient Apocalypse.
Ancient Apocalypse. Thank you. I can't believe I forgot the name of it.
What's that?
So that is
Netflix.
on Netflix.
Oh, nice.
And the Sport Kings panel is on Monday nights. So check for me there if you're interested in ancient apocalypse theories. We do a lot of totally crazy stuff, analyzing the episode and trying to determine what we think happens. You know, are we talking ancient aliens? Are we talking about a lost race like Atlantis? All that other kind of fun stuff. So we just totally geek out. So come look for us then.
Yeah, I didn't know. I love all that stuff. I love anything
too.
history related. So yeah, I'll keep an eye out for that thing too.
Oh yeah.
But awesome. Yeah. Thank you for that info. So yeah, she's
And there were aliens. They were aliens, and they had Splenda, and every last one of them were Trump supporters.
Daniel Baldwin is an alien. He shot her. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tony. You were saying?
No, I was asking if the aliens loaded the gun.
Sure, they came over the border and they loaded all their guns and brought fentanyl. Never mind.
Wouldn't that be Floyd and all?
Yeah, it would be. But Lasso.
Yes.
We again we have another fantastic person here who's got a great channel, and the link is in the description. So if you guys want to, definitely jump on there. But let us know how you whip it out.
So thank you for having me on. This was a great stream. I had a lot of fun with you guys. And thank you to everybody who showed up. Yeah, you can catch my channel at the Lasso of Truth. I actually have a real channel handle now, so that's awesome. I'll be having a new toy review this probably coming out like Sunday.
Awesome.
And yeah, that's about it.
This must be where they sacrifice virgins.
Tommy, I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, so I'll see you guys Sunday night?
Yeah, Sunday night. Thank you so much for being on too. Lasso's awesome. Go support her channel. Again, the reviews are fantastic over there. And yeah, you already have a couple that are like over 1,000, right?
Yes, I couldn't believe that. Yeah, my Michael Myers one is over. It's almost like 1.2 thousand.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was surprised at that.
Yeah, I knew you were going to start doing well on those. Again, awesome people we got here. And yeah, Trina and Tina, fantastic ladies. Thank you both for being here as well. Yeah, we did Tony. We didn't do you, Tony. I'm sorry. That fell out of my mouth wrong.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer Lasso. Just
right. That's it. We got Chris over here. He's not a lady, but there's an elf with a red dress on.
Undo me so hard.
No. Goodbye, horses. No, yeah. Hopefully I'll be. Let's see. I'm on Immortal Rising Comics panel tonight around 7. He's interviewing another guest, and I was invited to be on the panel. So that's going to be cool. Hopefully, I won't be bitching too much about that whole Dungeons and Dragons getting rid of races thing. But yeah, so there's that, and then later on, 8:30 with Tony. Hopefully. So yeah, and then obviously I got my Infinitale Chronicles book. You can find out more information about it at infinitaalechronicles.com. And you get to see more pics of this lovely lady that I have a pixel art of.
Damn right. And yeah, it's beautiful characters. Again, I got lucky enough to be part of this campaign.
Oh, yeah.
Well. Got a cool piece on there. Yeah, dude, Chris is just fantastic as well. Again, get out there, support his projects, anything he's doing. Man's he's a legend over here. He's already a legend.
Oh yeah,
definitely awesome, bro. Oh, before we get to Superfan, Parrot Head did send me something, and let me share this with you guys. We got Snack Panther. He wants to know what kind of sauce you want in your nuggets.
Look at the belly.
Oh, that was glorious. Thank you, Parrot Head.
Looks like Uncle, was it Carl Winslow?
Oh my God. Yeah. That was fantastic. Thank you, Parrot Head. Holy shit. Super fan. And he's got his wiener doom dog cock there.
Yes, we've got Frank and a lot of excitement going on because Duncan's mom got to come down because Root Beer went home to his forever home today. So she's been a little needy. But yeah, man, I wanna promote Angela's Draven. Dude needs a couple more subs.
Hell yeah.
To get to 300. I would appreciate anybody that has not subscribed to our friend to please do so. The dude is, he's our AEW guy. He does all kinds of gaming as well. I'm going to put his link here in the chat. In the private chat, if one of you guys don't mind putting that out there. But that's all I want to talk about. I want to get him to 300 because he deserves it. Dude works hard. He works with all of us doing the videos and memes, and he's on multiple streams with all of us. So yeah, man, other than that, we're back. The main channel's back. You can catch us. We didn't stream today, but we, every Wednesday at 4:20 Eastern Standard Time for Digital Distraction, and every Friday usually at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Friday Fun with Friends. But yeah, it was just a lot going on today, and sometimes you just can't. But I was able to make it here after the PC finally decided to fire up and work. But yeah, thanks for having me. I had a lot of fun, even though I had to listen on the phone for quite a bit.
Oh, dude, it's always a pleasure having you, man. Yeah, Adam's awesome. He also has a YouTube channel. Go support Adam's channel as well. But yeah, Draven, again, we always have a great time over there with the wrestling stuff. And yeah, man, I did miss the last one, but hopefully I'll be able to jump into the next one. But yeah, no, Draven's cool, man. Yeah, dude, and don't worry. Yeah, we'll have some more funny stuff too. We'll hit again Sunday. We'll have the bigger stream, but we also have someone here who is a fantastic pig out there, and he slaps all those lunatics in the face real hard, and we love it. So Tommy the Guinea Pig Collective right here. Again, this guy, he rocks, brother. Let the good folks know where they can find you and anything else you'd love to say.
Oh, what you are looking at, good and evil, right and wrong. It's a pig world order. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective. Still doing shorts, having a lot of fun, reviewing some of the toys, doing the BattleBot stuff, working on new BattleBots, all the fun stuff that I like doing, because that's the stuff that I want to talk about. I mean, quite honestly, I despise talking about these Disney things at all at this point anymore, because we know where it's going to go. It's been going the same way that it's been going for over 3+ years now. Mm-hmm. And if so many people haven't gotten a hint yet, shame on you. I would suggest maybe taking your head out of the sand, because the shore and the water might be coming in and you're not going to make it. It's going to be like Creepshow. You got to stop with this stuff. It's just self-torture, and you don't need to do it. But I mean, there's so many people that we could talk about that it needs pushes and needs more subs, and there's a lot of them out there, man. I know, like my buddy Curtis YZ, he's still going. I mean, I don't think he's really doing as much with his channel anymore. Freaking Jens, I don't care what anybody says about Jens, just because that guy can't fucking talk. He's funny as hell to listen to. So.
Damn right.
Yeah, he's awesome, man.
He is worth the entertainment value of not understanding what he's saying at the very least.
I mean, you can always muddle out those famous words that come out of his mouth that you do so well.
It's fucking so, it's not fucking manly enough.
You can't let no fucking bird tell you what to do, because it's not masculine. You soy bitch. I should have really brought up the Ghost of Jens when I did that. I'm sorry, Jens. Ghost of Jens. We won't let that happen again here at the collective. But guys, if you can stop by, check out some of the shorts, because we all know YouTube doesn't like to push them all. So I mean, sometimes we get lucky and sometimes we don't. So be sure to stop by and check them out on the regular, because YouTube doesn't want to push them unless you're a bigger YouTuber and you've already made it so they're collecting a lot of money off you. But remember, never let anybody tell you what you can and can't say, what you should or should not watch, because your silence gives consent and your asses will be assimilated. Thank you for being here. Thank you to the panel. You all are amazing. Peace.
Love you, brother. Hell yeah, man. We got the doc in the house too, man. We had a Dega cracking up, which is always great. Again, go get his books on Amazon. Fantastic individual, super talented writer, multiple books out there. Jump on him now. But yeah. And remember, Tommy was right. Hanscock was right. boycott Indiana Jones 5 and the search for new Depends, because it's going to be awful. But yeah, Vinny's out there with great projects. Go get them. Get them for Christmas. Put them under your tree. Put them under a plane that you crash into Kathleen Kennedy. Do anything you want to do, but go back those projects. City of Venus, Through the Woods, Shadow of the Kraken. There's no waiting. There's no fat gay frogs telling you they're going to be years late. You get those books right away. So jump on it all. And thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. Everyone in the chat, we love you. Be kind to one another. And then hop over to Tony's stream tonight. After he cooks his meat, he's going to slap it down on the table for all of us. And we're going to have a good conversation around 8:30, 9 p.m. So everybody, remember to be kind and kick ass and all that great stuff Vinny always says. And we'll go out on good old Flair.
I want to see it. Let's see what you got. Man riding, jet flying, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun that could kiss any woman right here, even that fat one, and make her cry. Brother, watch this, girls. Woo! Woo! Hey!